Hey everybody, welcome to our live. This is Heather, and we come to you live each and every day so you can learn about LUMINESS and what we have to offer. We go through the basics, we go through everything for you guys. And so we know that people are at different levels, and so we like to start in the beginning and then move on. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and show you this. This is one of our starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And then, of course, we have the Breeze, which is our new cordless and chargeable one. And it comes with the 2 bottles of foundation that you see here, Love and Blush. And then this is what we want you to do when you get started right here. You want to keep that stylus moving, keep the breeze moving. You'll never be in one spot twice, but there is overlap. So you don't have to race. You don't have to rush through. You just move along. You also want to keep it about 4 finger widths away from your face, and you're only going to slightly pull down on that trigger because you want very little makeup to be let out. So there you go. Good morning, Lori and Jeannie. How are y'all? Hello, Veronica. How are you guys doing? So I wanted to talk a little bit, kind of going back to the basics of what it's about and how to do it. Because a lot of times, majority of the people get this home and, hey, Rachel, they put it on like traditional makeup. And this is different than traditional makeup, obviously, of not only this, but how it goes on. And so some things that you will need to know are the fact that when you're putting it on, this blends for you. Okay, this is blending it for you. So unlike traditional makeup where you put it on and you have to blend it, this is blending it for you. So if you see marks, if it feels wet, those are things that you'll want to watch out for because it shouldn't feel that way. Okay. Thank you, Lori. I'm doing okay, Veronica. Thank you. Yesterday we used the CC concealer, and I know a lot of you have Glow in your kit. So I'm going to use Glow as my pre-coverage. And when using this, I'm going to rinse this out a little bit. When using this, you do want to make sure that the spray, because one thing I always tell people when they first start out is barely pull back on that trigger. Again, we are so used to seeing it go on with traditional makeup, but that's not how LUMINESS works. And so I'm going to put that on real quick. Okay. And so that's not how LUMINESS works. So I have about 3 drops in my 3 drops of Glow, and then I'm going to start underneath my eyes. And go right there. And just kind of make those passes. Now, coverage is done by making passes. So you'll make one pass around those problem areas that you want to cover, but it might not be the coverage that you want. So you just go back and do the coverage. You're always, always, always going to spray super light. So I'm going to keep going. In those areas, my nose gets red. I have broken capillaries. All right. So that was 3 drops of the Glow, and I'm not even going to use all that. You know what I could do is I can show you, we can even use it as like a brow highlight. See how that lit up my brow, but not too much. And if you do get, you always want to start moving this first. And if you get like a hot spot, like a makeup, what are we going to do? I'll show you right here. What are you going to do? Tap it out. Tap it out. Just like that. All right. So I have my pre-coverage done. I'll go in and I'll do some blush. I'm going to shake up my blush. And yes, I'm doing blush first. I like doing blush first because of the fact it's going to blend for me. So if you haven't used our blush is super high pigmented, meaning a little bit goes a long way. So you don't want to use too much. Exactly, Lori, tap it out. So doing the blush, I can come in a little bit closer, like 3 finger widths away. And then I'm going to do a blush kind of a blush contour, which we did yesterday. And I do this more in the summer, just so I don't have to contour with the contour. And I'm going to do some on my eyes. And we're going to see that kind of bloom up as well. All right. I was going to look at something, but Veronica, I thought you were on earlier, right? Okay. I didn't know who you're saying hi. I was like, didn't I just say hi to her? Wanted to make sure I covered everybody. But see how it's starting to come up on my eyes? It's starting to bloom. This is starting to bloom. And I do blush first just for that fact. If I get a little blush happy and it's too powerful, I'm still going to do my foundation over this, and then it's going to, I don't know why I just turned that on. It's going to blend for me. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take some powder. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? I'm taking some loose translucent powder. And I'm powdering. And you might be saying, why are you doing that, Heather? Because I want to? No. So you can do this before doing the foundation. A lot of times more times than not, I love powdering before I do my foundation. And the reason being is it does help keep you matte. And remember, airbrush makeup doesn't act like traditional makeup. And how it goes on, it's like little pixels all over the face. So that's why when you're airbrushing, you have, that's why it's blending, and it's not going to feel wet or sticky, and you keep making those passes until you get the coverage. So I just powdered to keep me matte, and now I can add foundation to the mix. Let's do this one. I'm going to use the Silk Shade 3. And I'm shaking it up, shaking it up. I normally use the Rose foundation. And guys, if I were you guys, I would stick between the Rose 4-in-1 and the Silk 4-in-1. They both have anti-aging properties in a moisturizer, primer, and then your foundation or a concealer, and then a foundation. The Silk 4-in-1 is going to give you sheer to medium coverage, and then Rose 4-in-1 will give you medium to full coverage. And meaning it has more pigment in it. But keep in mind that just because I say it gives you full coverage does not mean that you're going to have that makeup look. It's still going to look natural on your face, right? Because we're going to airbrush the right way. Do I use powder every time? No. But I do like it most of the time, especially in the summer, just because I sweat, I get hot. And so powdering beforehand keeps you matte, will help keep you matte and keep you from shining. Okay. So I have my Silk Shade 3, and I'm going to go around. And make my passes. Jeannie always powders first. Keep going. And that's really good. Like, I'm good with that. So keep in mind as well, we talked about this yesterday, when airbrushing and when doing your thing, like 8 drops total is all I would need to get full coverage. Okay. That's all I would need to get full coverage. And so, like 100%. So know that you'll get there. Okay. So like if you're using 10 drops in the beginning, that's fine. But 8 drops is completely all you need. Now, because I did pre-coverage with Glow and because I did blush first, I didn't need 8 drops at this point. All I needed was about 5 to get me the coverage that I wanted. Okay. So everything we're putting on is giving me coverage. And so when I get to my foundation, I don't need as much. Make sense? Lori says she only uses about 4 to 5. Veronica, the weather here, you can always tell with my hair. It is hot. It's hot. I don't think we're hitting hundreds this week, but we were like 104. Like it's hot. Hot. All right, I am going to use contouring because I'm not going to contour here because I used that with the blush, but I am going to contour my neck. So I can get rid of this. And hide that bad boy. And I could even come in and do a little bit here. But I could also do that with the blush as well. And just looking in the screen right now, I feel like I still need to brighten up my eyes, even though I haven't done my eyes yet. I just feel like I need a little bit more brightening up. So I am going to use the Contour and Highlight palette with flat white. And I'm just going to do a little bit here and there. And it just brightens it up a little bit. Now, using powder, listen to me carefully, using powder can enhance wrinkles and crinkles. Okay, we all know that, right? So what I did, if you notice, when I got it on my brush, I started here with it and then worked it up where it would move up. Why? Because the very first spot that I put my brush is where most of the makeup goes. So luckily, not yet, I don't have a lot of wrinkles right here. So I'm going to start it here and move it up. Abra will be calling. So frustrated with my breathe system. It's not working. I just started to try it on vacation. Oh, no. Girl. Okay, so tell me. I'm so glad you said something. Yay, number one. But tell me what's not working, sweetie. And this is exactly why we do these, is I want to hear from you. So Abra is having, I love her name too. I love that name. She said she's frustrated. Her system's not working. She brought it on vacation and it didn't work. I know that's very frustrating. But let's fix it for you. So tell me, girl. Someone asked about the Liquid Mirage. The Liquid Mirage is our traditional foundation. Yes. Hot and humid. Yes. Veronica's in Georgia and she's like, it's hot and humid. You probably experience the same things I do. For sure. Abra, you still here? Talk to me, honey. Talk to me. I want to wait. I hope she didn't just go. At least she didn't do the sad face and then leave. Or the mad face and leave. At least she made a comment. So I might reach out to her if she, Abra, oh, there you are. Yay. Okay. So her friend came over to use it on her. We got the drops in and it sprayed one time. Meaning it ran out real quick. Meaning like you put the drops in and it just went, shh. It was like you pulled on the trigger and it went away. Is that what you're talking about? You know when you wash your hair, like I feel like it's so frizzy right now. So I keep running my hands through. I'm like, please stop frizzing out. What do y'all do for frizzy hair? Like I have a lot of fine hair, and so that's why it frizzes. Like this is bugging me too. Oh, bro. Okay, while I'm waiting for her to respond, because I will take care of this right now. So I powdered first, then I applied my blush, right? I can do a, yeah, we can do liquid mirage one time. I'll look and see when I can do that. Yep. All right, so foundation on. I contoured here and then here a little bit, but not here because I'm doing more of a blush contour. I did do some blush on my eyes. We tried many times, same thing, pulled trigger, came out, yes, then just air. We tried cleaning it once. So Abra, are you pulling down all the way on the trigger? Are you doing this? Boop. I do all that, Jeannie. I do it all. Pull trigger, came out. Yes, then just air. So Abra, I might reach out to you because I want to make sure. I know there's a delay, so I know there's but if you pull down all the way, you're letting too much out, so it's going to go out immediately. But if you're talking that you pulled down and a little bit came out and then it stopped and you still had makeup in here, then that's another issue. Okay, so what I might do is, let me put what I would suggest, and I can help you. Message me or email me at beautybar at luminessair.com. So Abra, I just put that in there for you. So email me at beautybar at luminessair.com, and I'll help you. We'll figure that out. So don't get frustrated. I'm glad you came here, so we can figure that out for you, because I don't want you to be frustrated. A lot of people, I think, get frustrated, and it's just something that we need to tweak, you know, because they're like, oh, it's not working, or it's not my color, or it's not blah, blah, blah. And it's just something we need to tweak. And so we can fix that for you. All right, I am going to use a little bit of the matte. This is the nude palette. Let my sister at home back till the 13th. I will contact. Okay, yeah, let us know. Let me know, baby, because I will help you. All right, I just did a little bit more pink on my eyes, and then you're probably like, wait, I didn't think I was going to get an answer right now. But yeah, I'm here to help with anything. And then I'm going to go back and forth. You can also go to Luminous Live, and we have Heather 2.0 on there. And she's on there during the day on Facebook, and you can ask her questions. Oh, you feel like I don't have poison apple here, or I would. I'll have to look. I don't have the lipsticks here right now. I am going to go in with a flat. Where'd the flat eyeshadow brush go? This flat eyeshadow brush. My pleasure. Thank you for coming and asking. Thank you for sticking with us. All right, so I just lined a little bit underneath the eye with the same color that's in my crease. We talked about this yesterday too, that I just like the softer part of the, like this is soft, and then I like it soft under here as well. Hello, Elaine, how are you? We'll talk to you soon, Abra. And now I'm going to add, I think this is the one I had out, so let me get the one that I have mascara. All right, so I'm going to go in, add a little bit mascara. Mascara makes such a difference. South Carolina. And then straightening up some of these lashes. Well, Laura, mascara. Ooh, love me some mascara. Color match for silk. For the rose. Andrea, if you're, yeah, I haven't checked the emails today, babe, but if whatever you are in silk, you're the same in rose. Those colors are a wash. So if I matched you in silk, then that's your color in the rose. Seeing if I have poison apple. Is this poison apple? I think this is red cape. It's too dark. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have that. So I can do the liner though. Whoa, that just fell out. All right, so let's put this in here. And lining the outside of my lips. And then I'm filling it in. With the liner. So these are creamy enough where it makes a great lip. And kind of rubbing that together to make sure all of it's covered. Make sure it's even. And that's another good thing. And then there we go. There you go. So, yay, I have a little bright red lip on. Lip on. It's always good to have a bright color. Like, doesn't have to be red. It doesn't have to be, like, it can just be a bright color for you. It just makes you, picks up your step a little bit, right? It just changes your look just a little bit. And those little changes can make a big deal for sure. So there you go, guys. All right, so good to see everybody. And hey, we come to you live each and every day, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So we're here for you guys. We always cover the beginnings of airbrushing, then we go through the whole steps. So come back and see us. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.